Hey YouTube fam, welcome to Music Moms React. I'm Jessie.
And I'm Amaris.
And we'll be reacting to Home Free and Don McLean's American Pie. It's the 50-year anniversary, and we hope you enjoy it as much as we have.
Both of us have heard this song before, as many of you probably have, but we feel that it's a special time because it's the 50th anniversary, and it's a song that's very nostalgic for a lot of people.
Yes, it is. So here we go. Ready?
A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile.
I think he actually sounds pretty good for his age still.
He does. He sounds exactly the same. And I was just thinking, I just said about the nostalgia, and that's his first line right there.
Right.
And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I delivered.
You know, that was his one and only job. One and only job. Besides being Don McLean, that we know him. One and only job, paper boy. Delivering papers at, I think, 14. Which is when he wrote this first verse that you're about to hear.
Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die.
You can really hear Tim come out in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a home fry. I love home free. Tim, he's amazing. That bass is really amazing. I love how the video is though too. Like all the little extra black and white pictures. I love how they're flickering from black and white to color also.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
When he just mentioned now, the first time he says the day the music died, when I listened to this when I was younger, I had no idea what the song was about.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I'm older, knowing what he's singing about, it's, I think, more touching.
And if you guys don't know what it's about, that first verse is about Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper, and Valens?
Yeah, Richie Valens.
Richie Valens. Yeah, the three that died in the plane crash. Which, at 14, that was his favorite band was Buddy Holly, which is why he wrote this first verse. But, yeah, when I hear this first verse, I think of listening to it on a record player with my grandpa.
Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so, how do you believe in rock and roll, kid?
Sorry, not to pause it so much, but this guy here, Chance, he doesn't get too much features that I've noticed in some songs. Now, don't kill me in the comments, I haven't seen all of Home Free stuff, but most of Home Free stuff really features Tim or Austin.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice to see Chance get in this register and get a whole verse.
The music save your mortal soul, and can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're
Yeah, there's so much history in the song.
Yeah, there is. Now, there's some trivia there. So, 50 years, over 50 years, Don has not really said what the music is about, other than everybody knows that first verse is about the plane crash. Other than that, he's kind of left it up to the listener to decide how they feel about the song. There's supposed to be a documentary coming out, and he's supposed to actually say what the song is about, which I'm looking forward to. I don't know about you guys. Leave a comment down below. And also leave a comment on how this song makes you feel. What it brought back in your memory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That would be cool. I'd like to have a conversation. See everybody's memories.
Yeah, we love discussing this. This is why we wanted to do this. We discuss songs all the time.
All the time.
And we'd like to discuss it with you too.
And moss grows fed on a rolling stone. That's not how it used to be. When the jester sang for the king and queen.
Okay.
The
Jesse
jester.
trivia.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that's been brought up. Who the jester was. My opinion. My opinion would be the jester is...
Dylan?
Yeah, Bob Dylan. I had to think about that. Sorry. Bob Dylan, because he played for John F. Kennedy and his wife, which would be the king and queen of the United States, technically. What we've considered royalty of the U.S. They played at Camelot, and he actually did wear a jacket from James Dean. So that's my logical thinking as to who the jester is. But I know there's other people that have had opinions about that.
Yeah.
But to me, it kind of seems straightforward.
In a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned, but no verdict was returned. And while Lyman read a book on Marx, the courts had practice in the park, and we sang dirges in the dark. The day the music died.
I wanted to stop it there at the end of that phrase. The line about stealing it from the king. Now, I don't necessarily think Bob Dylan ever stole the crown from Elvis Presley. Everybody knows Elvis Presley is the king of pop. Or what? King of rock and roll. Sorry, my bad. I don't think he necessarily stole it. But at that time period, with what was going on in the United States, kind of like what's going on right now, guys, I guess that line may have come from Don thinking that he did because Bob Dylan spoke for the people and not necessarily music labels.
Yeah, I think that they were both legends in their own.
Yeah. I think Bob Dylan was a much better poet than singer, to tell you the truth.
But I also wonder what that verse that we just heard was so nice from Home Free. I wonder what he thought of their interpretation of his song.
Oh, there is a behind the scenes that is linked on Home Free, which the original will be linked down below. If you want to have some fun and watch the making of American Pie with Don Mclean, you should watch that. There is a couple of chuckles in there. I did watch it. It was funny to listen because they asked him, what do you think? Well, why did you write American Pie? And he kind of had a story about Johnny Cash and why he wore black. So it's interesting to hear other people ask him, and he's probably been asked millions of times what this song means, and I guess it really is depending on who the listener is and how you take it into your soul.
Yeah.
We were saying singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Do do do. Oh, helter skelter in a summer swelter, the birds flew off with the fallout shelter. 8 miles high and falling fast. It landed foul on the grass. The players tried for a forward pass with the jester on the sidelines in a cast.
Sorry, that's another thing that makes me think that it's Bob Dylan. The jester is Bob Dylan, because that year he wrecked his motorcycle and almost died. So the jester sitting on the sidelines in a cast, that's where I think it really is Bob Dylan that he was meaning that for.
Now the halftime air was sweet perfume while the sergeants played a marching tune. We all got up to dance, oh, but we never got the chance, 'cause the players tried to take the field. The marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed today? The music died. Started singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Do do do. Oh, and there we were all in one place.
It's nice to hear Tim in a higher register too. You're still learning home free. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I feel bad. But I guess that's the point of why we started this channel too.
Yeah.
Is to go back and forth. She's going to be playing some music that I haven't heard. I'm going to be playing some music she hasn't heard. And if you guys want to leave some comments in them below on music that maybe we haven't heard, that'll be a fun game.
Yeah.
I'd love to see.
We'd love to hear it.
Yeah.
We like every genre of music.
Yeah, we listen to everything. Music is music. To me, music and math is the universal language.
A generation lost in space, no time left to start again. So come on, Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick, Jack splash set on a candlestick, 'cause fire is the devil's only friend. Oh, and as I watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched in fist of rage. No angel born in hell could break that Satan spell. And as the flames climbed high into the night to light the sacrificial rite, I saw Satan laughing with delight. The music died.
I think he was referring to the retry of Woodstock. Rolling Stones did a concert where they had Hell's Angels be security, and by the time that Rolling Stones got to the stage to perform, somebody had ended up getting stabbed. Hell's Angels had to try to control the crowd. I think it was over 500,000 people, and they were trying to recreate the Woodstock feel and how that worked out so well, and it really didn't work out that well. It really did. I can't even remember the name of that concert, but yeah, I do remember them trying to do that, and it was, I think 1969 is when that happened.
And he was singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. I met a girl who sang the blues, and I asked asked her for some happy news, but she just smiled and turned away. And I went down to the sacred store where I'd heard the music years before, but the man there said the music wouldn't play. In the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried and the poets dreamed, but not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken. And the three men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast. The day the music died.
Now, a lot of people have said they think he wrote that verse for Martin Luther King, JFK, and Bobby Kennedy. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think it really is still Buddy Holly and the other two. I still think it pertains to the people he admired most and what brought him into being a musician and even learning how to play the guitar. I don't think it is the Martin Luther King. Although all of that stuff was going on in that time period, I don't connect it like that. But that's my opinion. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I agree with you. I think it was about what inspired him initially to maybe become an artist.
Oh, yeah.
And they were singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die.
I love his low notes.
This will be the day that I die.
That was good. You know how there's a few songs that when you're in a crowd of strangers and that song comes on, everybody will sing?
Yep. Like at a campfire or anything.
Yeah, that's what
It
it
just
goes.
plays and everybody sings.
Yeah, that's
I was
one of those
trying
songs.
to. I was singing. I don't care. Y'all can hear me. Yeah, I wasn't. I don't know. I'll sing the words. If I know the song, then I'm not gonna lie and say it's not. It's a reaction, and I've actually heard the music or video or whatever. If I haven't heard the song, I haven't heard the song, and I'll tell you I haven't heard the song. You probably will know if I heard the song because I tend to sing along. So it is what it is.
We hope you enjoyed this video, and we hope that you will subscribe for more. We like to react to all different kinds of music genres, like I said, and we'll be coming back with more.
We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.